I am here with the magical Barb Gay from Radish Accounting in Denver. Radish Accounting, Barb. I mean, the company that makes you focus on growth, isn't that right?
That's right. That's what we're all about, growth for everybody.
Now, what are we here to talk about today, Bob?
We're going to talk about the roadshow that you're doing and that we are having and hosting in Denver on the 9th of July.
And where will that be?
Sorry, I think it's the 8th of July. No, it's the 9th of July. That is correct. I apologize.
I think
It's going to be at my office, Radish Accounting. So everybody knows where that is if they know me. If they need more information, they can always go to our website, radishaccounting.com, and check it out there. We'll have some information there too. But I'm excited about it. It's going to be an opportunity for me to get some of my clients that I work with on a monthly basis for financial information, to give them a different look at business coaching and financial coaching and what I've done for the past 6 or 7 years with you and Debbie.
Why a roadshow? I mean, what can your clients expect? Because Radish is different already, isn't it? And what is Radish looking to get from this roadshow, Bob?
I just think it's us showing our clients and other people. It's not just for our clients. If you have friends or family that want to come as well that could use this would be a good opportunity, but just shows us what kind of a different accounting firm we are. Yes, we do the important accounting things. We do taxes, we do bookkeeping, payroll, all of those things, but we also try to give our clients information on how to grow as a business owner.
Hey, Bob, this particular roadshow is a little bit of a collaboration, isn't it? It's not just you. So that's Debbie and I, of course. We are traveling across. I think this is an American phrase more than a British one, but we're going to be traveling across the pond, and we're going to be hitting the road in multiple locations, possibly even Chicago. That's to be confirmed in the next few days, and working with partners across the states to put this roadshow on. So this is you collaborating across industries, isn't it?
Yes. Well, it's colleagues that I've worked with for several years within this program, within the AND coaching.
Yeah. And how important is it, Barb, to think about how much fuel you've used this year?
It's very important. When you walk in on a Monday morning and you've had a weekend and you're already at a low energy because of an hour's worth of work, it's important to understand what's taking your energy, what brings your energy back.
And do you often think about the fuel that's going on in your life yourself?
I do. I don't think about it as much for me personally as I think about it business-wise, which is something I'm working on to be better at, because I think, you're one and the same when you're a business owner. When you walk in on Monday morning, if something's, taking all your energy over the weekend, you're not going to be fresh to go with the team. So it's important to have it at both levels.
So, Barb, I want to ask you, have you heard about Jason before?
I have not.
So there's a clue here, right? Jason is the months before December. And it's one of my ridiculous memory pegs that I like to use to talk about when you get to July, it's Jason time, right? Now, There you go, right? Because we get a chance to stop. We get a chance to pause. We get a chance to think about, what's coming up in the second half of the year. And one of the questions we want to ask people at the roadshow is, do they have enough mental fuel to get through their commitments in the second half? And that's what Jason is there for us to think about, because when Jason's over, of course, all of a sudden we're in December, and during Jason we'll also start to think about next year too. What are your plans, and again, what fuel is that going to require? And that's why I think this fueling your mind and fueling your life is going to be a lot of fun. And we are also going to be revealing a new self-coaching bot at the event. So that's going to help people not just get real application from what we're going to teach, share, and learn together, but real practical things. What's the one feeling perhaps that you'd like your clients to make sure they take away from the day? And of course, whilst you answer that, Bob, we want them to make it really easy for them to book on andcoachme.com/roadshow. It's that easy to get and register to come and be part of Barb's event. What's the one feeling you want people to take away with them, Barb, from attending this event?
I think is to acknowledge that you have high and low levels of energy. I think a lot of times we just barrel through as business owners because that's what we have to do. And we say, well, this wasn't a great week. This was a tough day, but I got through it. So now look at me. I look at what I've achieved. And I think it's you can have a much better experience in your business if you're really trying to level out those energy levels.
And Bob, do you mind if I ask you just one more question for today?
Sure.
So, for all the people that do know you, and for all the people that don't know you, you didn't start off running your firm, did you? You didn't actually start at the top or even mid-tier. You started at the beginning. Would that be a fair way of putting it?
Yes, I started in this business 40 years ago as a data key operator. So I was finishing up my college degree for accounting. And I was just trying to get some experience. And so I started working for the previous owner. And I worked for him for 17 years. Went from data key to bookkeeper to payroll to manager. So I've done every position there is in this office. And so when somebody says to me, I can't do it, I say, well, if I can, you can.
Yeah.
And I also think that I think as small business owners, a lot of people start that way. A lot of people start working in your business instead of working on your business. And it's been a real challenge for me to switch over to that. And a lot of it comes with energy. I mean, you got to have enough energy to be able to make those decisions and move things forward too.
And the other thing, Bob, as we worked on together last year, is that there's a need these days is to generate this energy, but also know the difference between being stuck in surviving and then learning to thrive. Because thriving takes place today, not tomorrow. It takes place now, and we can, as you've really brilliantly explained, climbing through the business, becoming the owner. You will have used a lot of energy to learn those lessons, but again, bringing those to this event in July for your clients, friends, and anyone else in the area. Is there a last message to give to people, Bob, before we finish our broadcast?
No, I think it's an opportunity for everybody to look at business a little bit differently for a 4-hour period of time. Enjoy some energy from everybody around you and Debbie. And I think it's going to be a nice event. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see, who joins and who participates with it.
And you are listening to Dave Evans, founder of And.Scott, along with Debbie Halls Evans, the other founder of And.Scott. You're also listening to the marvelous Barb Gay. And as we know from anywhere in the world, anyone that meets Barb Gay knows that they've been Barb Gay. And coming in Radish on the 9th of July, you can book your tickets quite easily at andcoachme.com/roadshow. Barb, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Dave.